We not showing? Yeah.
Yeah.
We
up, man.
Radio.com. We in the building. How you feel, my brother?
I'm feeling great, dog.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, my nigga. You know me. I'm chilling, man. I'm here.
Welcome.
Happy to be here, man. Happy to be. We got a dope show lined up, yo. I'm trying to sink in and lock in with this intro music, man. It don't feel natural for me, man.
It don't feel like a jungle music.
This don't feel natural.
We might be auditioning intro songs for the next
My
couple of
God,
shows.
we are definitely doing that because this ain't gonna be here next week.
Nah. Y'all comment and let us know what y'all like. If y'all like it, let us know.
This one ain't it. This one ain't it. This one ain't. I don't like it. It's what the fuck wrong with YouTube and Facebook, man? It just kind of they ain't letting niggas shine, man.
All right. That's all right. We're gonna shine anyway, baby.
How you feeling, my nigga?
I'm feeling good, man.
Long time.
I don't
Been a
know
while.
if you noticed. I'm going through something new. I had an accident, so I had to start my beard over from scratch.
I didn't notice. I
Yeah.
don't look at your face.
Oh man, you should. Yeah. It was a blunt passing accident, and
What?
I had to start over.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, it was uneven. I couldn't get it
talk
right.
to me. Talk to me.
So yeah, somebody was handing me the blunt. I didn't see it, so when I
As
turned,
you were shaving,
no, I was turned just my regular beard when it was out. So when I turned,
so that you got your beard burnt.
yeah, unrepairably. So luckily it was no skin.
Blunt accident. You ate some hot cooch, my nigga.
Is that what
happened?
happened?
Let's call it like it is, my nigga.
Come here looking like Two-Face, like
You
man.
ate some hot cooch. That shit was a little steamy.
Got Bell's palsy from the cooch.
Shorty left that hot temperature on the side of your face, nigga.
I wish right about now.
I'm good. Count me out. I don't want no coochie like that on my face.
Oh man, yeah, you don't want it, but if it's there,
If it's there, you would take it. It's just
strap
available.
up. If I can get a condom that's like some tidy whities to cover like my whole waist section.
You
Maybe.
would take. So that means basically, if you had one of them,
If there was a safe way,
you a fucking chick knowing she got AIDS.
not AIDS.
Yes, you
Ooh.
would. Yes, you would.
But you know what? They got
Yes, you would.
they got medicine nowadays.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. It's
You
not
a risk taker, my nigga.
It's
You
not like
crazy.
COVID.
You
COVID's
fucking-
scarier.
What?
I'm more scared of COVID.
Oh, man,
I don't even
fuck.
want to kiss girls in the mouth.
You fucking crazy. I'd never be more scared of COVID
That's way
than AIDS,
scarier.
nigga. Shit.
Shit, look, niggas out here, everybody wearing masks, but nobody wearing condoms.
Hey, baby, I don't know you. Stay 6 feet away,
Right.
but you can back in.
Right? I'm about to hit it raw.
Back in. I'm just.
Get some of that raw dog in.
Hey, man, listen, man. Going to get a condom, man. That could fuck up everything, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's worth the risk.
Only if we do it. If the girl offers, then it's like fuck
I'm
it.
just saying, like, look, okay, bam. Y'all laying there. She jacking you off. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to go low. Bam. She sucked you. You just ate her out. You about to go hard. And she hit you with the, you ain't got no condom? What you do?
You done already swallowed the disease,
It's
baby.
over with. Like, do you fully committed, or you just, do you get up and go to the store? Like,
It's hard to keep that momentum
it's
if
the
you get up
same
and
energy
go.
when you come back. This shit gonna be different, man.
You might be able to get it back.
How?
You got to start from scratch.
See what I'm saying?
Just
I
the
ain't trying to
whole-
start over.
Yeah.
I done ate pussy already, man. I ain't gotta do it again.
What, do you regularly carry condoms?
No.
Like typically, I show up like, oh, was I supposed to bring it?
No,
You know
I
what
mean, okay, if I'm in my players days, I did. If
Yeah.
I'm on some if I know I was on a mission,
Yeah.
I got straps. I'm strapped up.
You know, the only time I really carried condoms was when I wasn't getting no pussy, and it was to lie about getting pussy. I was in high school with the condom in my wallet.
Oh,
Like,
so
hey,
the whole time, so you had the one condom in
like,
ninth
man,
grade.
you know I keep it on deck. You know,
rock that bitch through 12.
right. You know I keep it on deck in case one of the hoes want to get down.
Nah, count me out, nigga. I was raw doggy in high school like a dumb. I was going hard. God has blessed me. Let me just say that.
Man, I was gonna say, raw doggy in high school was very. That's a gamble.
What? It's a gamble anyway.
Man.
Anywhere. Oh man. I went all raw doggy, but I was raw doggy in high school.
Man,
It's too. Okay, when you at that age, my nigga, you almost just rather had an AIDS than fuck up,
Right.
than fuck up a session and saw her.
man.
Don't tell that bitch that you gotta wear a condom.
Yeah, you don't want to mess it
You
up,
gotta
man.
let her say that.
And at that, man, pussy was not frequent in high school for me. So it was like the opportunities. It's like, man, am I gonna blow this shot?
Well, I don't know. Around 11th grade, it started getting regular.
Yeah.
Like it was a regular thing in 11th grade. But Yeah.
Mine was like spurts.
It was like scary. Like for instance, I got some buns at like 13, and I ain't fucking in until I was like 15.
Yeah, like gaps and shit, right?
Yeah.
You're like, dang, because you can't go nowhere. You got to just mess with the pussy that's close.
If I know I was on a mission, yeah, I got strapped. That's me. So look, man, what you got? I guess here.
Is it?
Yeah, he outside. Let that nigga in, man.
I'm about to let that nigga in, man.
Let that nigga in, man. We got my homie Dwayne Castleberry coming through today. You know what, Goldie? Shout out to my nigga Goldie working on board today. Goldie, I definitely had you spell that man's name wrong, and that's on me. That's on me 100%. So it's berry like strawberries, Berry, and I definitely told you the wrong thing. So look, WeUpRadio.com. It's your boy Big Squeeze, live and direct. You are tuned in to the very best. You are listening to The Jungle here on WeUpRadio.com. My man Crazy T coming right back. He just went to let our guest in. Our guest is I'm gonna wait till he get here. I want him to get his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Get his flowers while he's here. If you ain't familiar, we are a platform that puts the artist first. All independent artists, feel free. This is your safe zone, all right? So if you got music, you want to make sure that your music will be played, you send it to us here at thejungleradio389 at gmail.com. That's thejungleradio389 at gmail.com. It costs $0 to get your music played. I will ensure that you're going to get at least one play here. If it's fire, we're going to throw you in the rotation. It's going to be a regular thing. So don't even worry about none of that. Send your music, MP3, all unsigned artists. This is what we do. Where the nigga at? We go? I don't want to get rolling on no other shit. All right, so my question is this. If you're an artist and you know what's not working, do you feel that pressure to do what you know will work or what has worked, but it's not necessarily something that comes natural to you? For instance, if I'm naturally like a conscious rapper, if I naturally feel like being a good guy and respecting women, do I go against that because that's what's popping? Do I go against that because that's what's in the clubs? Or on the opposite end, I'm trying to clean my image up. I need to do better. I'm trying to sell records. I'm about to try to go pop, do these radio songs, that type of shit. Is that the type of lane I'm willing to go, even though that's something that ain't natural to me? I feel like at the end of the day, it's kind of got me in between a rock and a hard place. Did you hear what I was asking? Okay, so yes. My issue is this. This is my issue with it. I feel like I'm in between a rock and a hard place. At the end of the day, I don't listen to my music. I'm making music for the fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do what I feel like the fans want to hear. Mm-hmm. But that's also going against what's natural to me. What do you do as an artist? What's the best conclusion?
I think you got to review your old stuff and critique and try to improve, you know? Your best the best project you put out might not be your best work. You're like, I can improve on this. You know what I'm saying? I could have tightened these little bars up here.
But we know how the game is, though. We kind of in a situation where lyrical, good music, good quality music, good quality production, lyrics, bars, that type of shit don't mean nothing these days. Yeah. Do I really want to work hard? Like, is that the smart thing for me to do as an artist? Is it smart for me to work hard or versus working a lot?
It depends if you're an artist or a performer. Some people, I think, start off artists and then they see the bag, they make some rinky-dink stuff, and I'm gonna follow this bag here, instead of making what I make from my heart.
Shout out to the homie. I got the homie Dwayne Castleberry in the motherfucking building. Yo. If you ain't familiar, get familiar. That's my motherfucking dog. How you feel, brother?
I'm feeling real good.
You feeling good, man?
Yeah, sorry for being a little late.
Hey, man, listen, man.
A little thick out there right now.
Listen, man, it's all good, man. Niggas be late as fuck all the time, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping about you being late. I'm glad you came, brother.
Right, definitely. Yeah, we had a nice little meeting a little earlier.
I seen, man. I couldn't even join in because I knew I had to dip. I'm like, he gonna gonna understand.
Right, I already know, right?
He gonna
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, definitely had to get the jungle together.
Yeah, I had to
Appreciate
get down
coming
here,
through, man. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? I was taking that long little trip, man, to hit the freeway, man. But if y'all ain't familiar, like I said, my man Dwayne Castleberry, he is a producer. He is a director.
Yes,
He is a cameraman. He
Yes,
is
sir.
someone who is willing to do the editing. He is a sound man. He is the goddamn, it don't matter what it is. That nigga know how to do that shit when it comes to the AV shit.
He's the guy I need to talk to.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you need that, this is what you need to be. Make some noise for my guy.
Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
So, talk to me about what you got going on, man. You done put together a whole squad of people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A whole gang of people, man. Oh, hold on. Also, before I get into the interview, leave the comments in there. I also want to know, like, share, subscribe, share the video, comment. Are we coming back to the topic? You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to marinate on that. You can call us up 216-772-3393. That is the number. WeAreRadio.com. So let's get it.
Yes, sir. Well, we
What's your IG, bro?
Oh, my IG is at Savage Soliloquy. That's,
Savage Soliloquy?
yeah.
That's an artist right there, man.
Yeah, you know.
Spell it out.
Yeah, you know, the SOLILQUY.
Soliloquy.
Yeah. Oh, did I forgot the O in there. I'm misspelling my own name. Like,
It's all right.
say SOLILOQUY. Yeah, you know, but you know, soliloquy is basically you know, when you're speaking out loud to a crowd, but you're not speaking to them. You just speaking
back.
regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what rappers do. You know what I'm saying? That's what hip hop
It
artists
is.
do. Most artists do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really singing or rapping to them, but you know what I'm saying? You there and you rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of in your zone.
Yeah. Hopefully
Right.
you can relate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So is that what you do too? You do like soliloquies, or did you start with that?
Yeah, well, yeah, I like my family, they kind of like us growing up, we was forced to take some type of hobby or do something like it was never no idle time.
Right,
So it's
right.
like, you know, I would pick up like painting, poetry, stuff like that. So like poetry was like my first like real passion, like as far as performing and writing, you know. Shoot, I actually got into it because I had a teacher I had a crush on back in the day, and
Shit, I did too. Numerous teachers. I thought I was really about to be with her after 8th grade. And
Right,
I thought we had something.
right, yeah, this one I got to write the best
Bitch played with
poetry
my
I ever
heart,
wrote in my
man.
life.
Oh.
And it's like,
That bitch gassed me, bro.
that's what happens,
Sorry, man. Sorry, Squeeze,
No, I
man.
don't know. No, just go ahead, continue, man.
Hey, they want us now though. Like now that they a little older. And,
Yeah. Hey, but that's the best motivation. That'll get you started, man. Trying to get some attention.
I'm back.
right.
Trying to go get that off my chest, man.
Yeah. And, like yeah, back in the day, I kind of signed with like Pimp Killers. It was a record company called Pimp Killers Thugs, PKT. I signed with them back in the day.
All type of felonies
Y'all going to
on
jail,
next
right?
it was rough and rugged back then.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting on the album to drop so we can get the address on the back.
Right. And,
These guys will be going to jail soon.
We just need an embezzlement nigga. If we get an embezzlement nigga, we all
Right.
in
Some
there.
type of RICO charge or something.
Right. So
Somebody going down for something.
you can pretty much tell the type of music, everything I was doing at that point.
Kill
like-
all these niggas. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas some bitches. I kill everybody in this bitch, nigga. Fuck pets. What? This nigga's gangster.
Then hit him with a soliloquy. Like, hold on, man. You can't do all that. Then hit him with a soliloquy now.
Right. That's a deadly soliloquy.
Right.
Can't kill everybody, man. Somebody got to buy these albums, man.
Right.
No, that's dope, man.
No, so like, okay, so when did obviously things are changed along the way.
Right.
How did you go about that?
It actually was from enrolling in Cleveland State. Honestly, like I enrolled in Cleveland State.
The whole film situation just changed everything.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
got
what
into
you're
film school, connected with Black Studies, Dr. Williams, and like they basically gave me like all the utensils, all the tools. Like we were getting like $10,000 a month for the student orders and all this. So we found out how to plug into that, and man, we were doing crazy stuff. And it's like it opened up a whole new world to me. Like
That's hard.
like wow, we can like really do this. Like none of us really getting paid, but
Okay.
like we were just uniting with each other and getting stuff done.
So you do more than, you do numerous variations of film. Okay, so you go from documentation to
Yeah.
music videos to movies.
Yeah.
What are the main differences when filming these different type of things?
Right, it's basically like your outline. Most of them basically still come down to the same outline, but it's what you're putting emphasis on. Like usually with like radio or well, not radio, but television. Like you kind of keeping them on a hanger. You know what I'm saying? You keeping them on that loop, like for them to come back. You know what I'm saying? The movie, you completing it. That's basically the main difference with them. And it's like with documentary, it's a whole nother level. Like documentary is more the preparation for it. Like cause you got to kind of drive the story, and you driving the story without really driving it, because
Right.
you could tell when somebody just like forcing the story,
Right.
And you just kind of want to bring it out of people, and like usually when we do documentary, I tend to take I'm just gonna throw a little in there, throw some little meat in there to you and go ahead and be a lion and chomp it up, and
I like that.
you get stuck, I'm gonna just throw another one in there.
Let me ask you, what's harder for you? Is it harder to do like TV shows and leave the story open ended, or is it harder doing movies where you gotta finish it? Like what's harder for you?
The series, doing series is definitely harder because it's basically like you making like a
had that
20-hour film.
And you gotta have that long-term story too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you gotta be connected from episode 1 to the end.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah.
Different arcs.
Is it rough when keeping the continuity when you're not writing yourself?
Right.
Question.
Well, I figure it would be for some people, but I'm a comic book head, and like
Got you.
the comic book movies and all that, like, so we got kind of encultured with it.
So like, is that kind of a reason? Because comic books constantly change.
right.
Is that like a way out? You know what I'm saying? Is that kind of like something that's bailed you out over the years?
Right.
That people's attention spans are so short that it don't really matter if I continue the story?
Right, yeah, and that's definitely true too. Like, you have two type of viewers. Like, some people, they just kind of don't tune in. Like, they just want the entertainment value of it.
Right.
But then you got your movie philosophers.
Yeah, they breaking down every scene.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Easter
yeah.
egg hunter. I'm
Right.
looking for everything.
But you know what I'm saying? They kind of few and far between these days.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Okay, let me ask you this. The goddamn quarantine changed a lot of things film-wise. It's like going to the theater used to be the goal. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's
right.
not necessarily the goal anymore.
Right.
Now it's kind of selling your content to these streaming services.
Right,
All right.
right.
So with that being said, does that change A, the way you record things, and B, the things that you choose to record at this point?
Oh yes, it definitely does. Cause like the industry is on fire right now. Like it's mainly on fire because now that the movie theaters are kind of they're shutting out,
Well,
like,
yeah.
and the quarantine
Watching
pretty much
movies
gave
is
it the
kinda the
death
best
shot.
thing to do, yeah.
Like the quarantine pretty much gave it the death shot, and like
You
now
think movies will go back to the theaters will go back to being how it was?
I don't think they are.
don't either.
Because these
I
new
think they open up again. I don't think they're gonna be
right,
back.
but it's
like
never
they were.
gonna be like it was, because like now the services are releasing movies on like HBO Max, and like so.
Well, that's the reason I brought it up. The Coming to America, the sequel.
Right,
They sold it to Amazon,
right,
which is like, in my opinion, probably what's that? The fourth, fifth largest streaming service.
Yep.
At least third.
They needed a shot in the arm.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
okay, what I'm asking is, can that one blockbuster movie that used to be $100 million in the theaters, can the new blockbuster be what streaming service got the hottest movie that year? And are the directors getting the short end of the stick now? Or the production people, or the producers, or whoever, are they getting the short end of the stick, knowing that maybe this is a one-shot thing. I'm gonna give you $20 million and I'm done.
Right.
Versus every week we can steadily climb and make more money and more money. And like,
Right.
How different is it? I don't know exactly.
Well, actually, like, it actually got better for like people in the film world, like,
Okay.
because
That's dope.
like when everything went crazy and changed, where did everybody go to? They went straight to they TVs. You know, they got to up in their subscriptions. Like, okay, I might need to get my Disney Plus back on my HBO Max, and they took notice of that. So it's like the industry is so hot right now that it's like so many people can get on right now. Like it's a little harder to get on with like Netflix and some of them, but it's like it's easy to get on Amazon now, but it's not easy to get on like the main platform of Amazon.
It
like,
definitely seems like it's more opportunities available. You know?
yeah, like and then you got like Paramount, Cinemax, all of them. They're upgrading their apps to combat where everything went.
Yeah.
And even though
Larger
like
servers, everything.
right,
Yeah.
and even though like the theaters might not be getting the money like they are, the movie and the entertainment industry knows how to get money out of stuff. So
I think, excuse me, I think they were smart for taking the model of basically they stole what video games were doing.
right,
Video games never really slowed down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't care through what was the economic downfall with Obama and them? What was that called?
Oh, yeah,
the
the
recession.
Yeah.
Right.
Even the recession. It don't
Right,
matter
the
what it
housing
is.
crisis.
That was the SAT question, man.
right.
Regardless of whatever it is, video games never was so low, and I think movies just stole that model. I think it seemed to be a fucking foolproof model.
Right, and I'm gonna tell you who did it. Like Marvel and Disney did it. Like they created a path to where you had to keep movies rushing out, and now you see before this was happening, they rushing movies out every couple months, rushing them out. Like, and these blockbusters, like, you know, super effects they usually take like 1, 2, 3 years to create, but now they creating them in a couple months. You know?
So as a filmmaker though, does it hurt the dream? Your dream as a filmmaker all these years, well, I'm about to get this movie, be in the fucking theaters, I'm gonna be on the silver screen. That's no longer the end game though, right?
Right. It's right now. It's more of a private thing. The big businesses, they gonna do what they do, but people are starting to plug more into the local scene. And here in Cleveland, we got a peculiar scene. Like, I don't think it's like here too many where else, and it's sort of like a blank slate for real. Like, a lot of stuff that used to be here gone,
Hold
and now
on, real
it's
quick, judges. Too many where else's. It's not like that here, but too many. Will we allow too many where else's?
right.
So I can't allow that one. You think you can?
He was on a rant.
He was on a roll. He was rolling.
I heard it though.
It just jumped out. I couldn't control it.
Yeah, they got it.
Cleveland ain't like too many where
He
else's.
good at other stuff. It's all right.
Right.
Niggas say I know how to edit though. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If I fucked that up on the live, I would have did it over.
Don't you worry about it.
No, I think what you're saying is right though. I think it's like everything is it's a different energy. Everything has a different. I think what it proved though is that nothing is ever going to stop the show.
Right.
Everything in life adjusted to this shit,
Right.
and nothing stopped. Like
Right.
everything, it was just okay, nigga. Now we doing it this way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's dope, and I think that proves that hustlers ain't gonna never die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Never, man. Like, shoot, you know, I come from miles out, 126, man, going through many dirty days and
Yeah, man.
many grimy days and doing dirt.
I stayed on 131st and Kane for a long time.
Right. You was right over there with my homie Carl Michael.
I'm
My homie with the homie
930
Carl
Union. Just shouting out
Right.
there. Everybody shouting their hood out.
That ain't my hood. I'm from down the way. But I
Right.
stayed on the 131st and Kane. I know what he's talking about.
Right, and you know it's like that was that like back in the day, like in the 90s, like 80s, 70s, that was such a close-knit community.
Yeah.
To where everybody messed with everybody, like all the businesses was black owned, you know, for the most part, you know, and it was just a community. Like, as we got older, you know, recently, like we don't have a community. Like we got our families,
Right.
and we build from that. But
Yeah, I agree.
We've like lost that community aspect. And,
I agree.
And that's like the point of like
and to be
Cinema
honest,
Central.
family
For
ain't
real.
even tight as it was. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, like even
So,
family.
Yeah,
like,
so like I definitely understand.
yeah, so
I
it's
don't
like
like it, but I get it.
yeah, so we gotta find like some central point like to unify and like live real life, man.
It's a good segue into what I was going to talk to you about anyway. Central Cinema. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir.
Talk to me about Central Cinema. What is Central Cinema?
Well, we're a network of actors, writers, creatives, and community people, local businesses that just came together to create a network so that we can build and create, so that nobody has an excuse not to create something. Like you don't
Right.
got a cameraman, we got multiple cameramen. You need a story written and made into a script, we got screenwriters. You need
Man.
actors for your stuff, we got actors for you. And we basically got whatever you need to
One-stop
create
shop,
a project.
man. There it
You know,
is.
one-stop shop.
There it
And
is.
and as far as people that's pulling into the network, you know, we have different ways, a barter system, we exchanging services, just different ways to get things done, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's some Tyler Perry stuff right there,
I'm,
man.
I'm happy to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I want to contribute, and
So I'm glad to have your part,
yeah,
man.
definitely. I think it's a good look. I think any type of networking that allows, you know, creative people to connect and get together and be creative. You know what I'm saying? Encourage you to do what you already do. I
Right.
can't help but get behind something like that. I gotta support that. I think that's a
sir.
good look.
Yes, sir. And it's like the same here. Like, shoot, you been looking out for like local artists and all this stuff for years, man. Like,
Yeah.
shoot, hey, somebody got to throw some flowers back at you, man.
Hey, man, listen,
Like,
man.
listen.
Our time coming. Our time coming.
Right. So we gonna throw flowers at each other, man.
You know,
Like,
you gotta look foolish sometimes and be the only one to believe until
right,
you know what I'm saying, until it start coming around.
right.
Then
right.
it's like, you know what? That
Facts.
nigga ain't that crazy.
right.
know what I'm
Like, he
saying?
really seen something.
He's saying something for real. So yeah, I just try to stay the course, man. Stay focused. All right, so you are currently on the scene. You doing this, you doing that. What do you have in production currently?
Okay, currently we're working on a short film, Tell Your Children. It's all local cast. We did that on purpose. Like I could have grabbed some names from out of the city and all this, but it's about Cleveland.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
So we have some dope actors in there. We have some actors that actually was featured in Judas and the Black Messiah. We got 2 actors that made it in that film, which is like the biggest film.
My roommate was in that movie. He was in there for
Right.
like 3 seconds. I was like, oh, there you go. He was
Right,
like,
right.
Rewind it. Rewind it.
And I'm like, we gonna celebrate that 3 seconds.
Hey, for
like,
real.
hey, we made it, bro.
3 seconds got him IDMB.
He got 14
Right.
minutes
Got
and
him,
57 seconds left on his 15 minutes of fame.
Hey man, listen man, he all in. He got his
Right.
foot in the door.
Right, and like my little homie Demetrius Jones, little DJ, Young 10. You know, he just had a he just got on All American.
On Netflix.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So he
That's hard.
just got in on
Dope,
that.
Yeah, that's
So
hard.
it's like people in the network. We got some dope people in the network working, and it's like that's where my like boast is at. Like I don't even like boasting like my own stuff. Like I done did a lot in this industry and in the entertainment, but it's like the people that we've brought in. It's like it's amazing. It's like it motivates you when you get up. It's
Yeah.
like hey, like even in the days I'm feeling down, my phone getting blown up. Like
Yeah,
what's the mood
yeah.
today? What's the mood today?
Feeling the creative energy radiating off this guy.
Good
Oh,
being the man.
I got a question. If you could
Crazy.
remake any classic movie, what would it be?
Oh, well, actually, that's sort of what we doing now. Like,
My bad. Yeah.
But the movie is sort of a loose remake of Reefer Madness and Friday.
Reefer Madness. That is like from the 30s.
Yes.
Classic. Wow. Okay.
So I had to go back classic and kind of bring it up to date, throw a little
I
Friday
mean, I'm
in
familiar
there.
with the
That's a dope
script. 'Cause
concept.
I'm familiar with the script, but I didn't know nothing about Reefer Madness.
Oh yeah, it was like a propaganda movie to get people to stop smoking weed
Oh, really?
and making weed just seem like, oh, people go
That
crazy.
makes weed seem so fucking cool when people
Right.
do that.
Right, right.
Like that's the worst way to tell people to stop smoking, man.
right.
You seen white people in like business suits and dresses, they high and they're like
Right,
doing the
they start
Charleston,
going crazy.
and shit. This is what happens when you smoke weed.
Right. If you
That
have it,
blood
you need
turning
to
up,
look at
nigga.
that.
Hand me that blood.
Right. It was so like it was made by a church, but it became so funny that it's actually a Broadway play about it right now. Like they got a
Really?
Broadway play about it. It's
Fuck, I
like
never even heard of it. Man. I never even heard of that. dog.
Reefer Madness, but the original name was Tell Your Children, and that's like where we get the title from.
Okay, so
Classic. That's dope.
you like you heavy on the film. You've been doing it. I'm guessing early 20s. You said
Yeah.
you said CSU. Okay, with that being said, was this some shit you stumbled across, or was film always something that you wanted to do?
It really was like a necessity thing because you know I was a hip hop artist and I didn't have that
You
much
lying,
support.
Man. You lying, bro. You can't rap.
Oh, I'm a spitter, man.
Come
They used to call me
Hey,
the
hey,
lyrical
hey, hey.
arsonist, man.
Off the topic. Sidebar. 8 bars right now. Let's go.
Hey, boy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Young savage in creation. I'm just trying to build a whole nation. Red, green, and black, that's my whole nation. Now I'm on it. Don't got no opponent. Show me and I'm on it. Do you really want it? Now we in it. About to go hit it and this the beginning. Cinema Central, man, we in it to win it. I'm on go. Let's go. I'm on swole. They don't really know how we go.
That's
We
on the
hot.
top.
That's on top.
I like it.
Savage soliloquy.
I can get with it. Hey, my nigga meant that. He meant that. He said, yeah.
Check out my movie.
Oh, bro, I know how to rap. You know what I'm telling you.
Right, I had to shout out
telling
to Cinema Central. I had to shout the crew out.
My nigga poured his Kanye West. I do know how to rap. No, you don't. Shut up. I do.
I'm making the beat, rapping, and shooting the video.
Right. But I'm like, I was rapping, but I ain't had no support group. I didn't have nobody to shoot videos. I didn't have nobody to help me with the graphic design and all that.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, the way my mother was, she like, you better learn it. Like, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
That's hard.
And I was
Shout out to
stand-
Mom Deuce for that, man. That's hard.
Definitely shout out to Bob Deuce. I would be in the library every day,
Yeah.
reading these books that nobody else would read, like the
Yeah.
books talking about soundscapes and about the beginning of film theory, all that. Like I just dug through it. Like,
You watch movies differently now?
oh yeah, definitely. Like I'm usually picking from movies, and now that I know how to shoot them. It's like it's hard to look at them normal again because you always wonder like, dang, how they do that?
Right.
Or like, oh, I know how he did that.
Right,
Like,
right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? And then figuring out how we can do it. Because the thing about Hollywood, like Hollywood has the resources, but they don't have the creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I give you that.
Right.
They come
and-
out the formula.
Right.
Yeah.
But like when you got that creativity, you can do the same stuff they do. You know what I'm saying? At a lower budget or with different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Different people. Like you just make it work. Like
That's hard.
Like we don't need $1 billion to shoot a film. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we grab some of the crew. You know what I'm saying? Look out for each other. Like, cause that's how I am with the network. Like if I'm pulling you into the network and I'm asking you for something, I'm trying to give you twice of what I'm asking you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's just like the philosophy that I want us like to ride with. You know what I'm saying? Cause that way we always growing. We always giving. We always growing. And we keeping the dollars within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We all know the saying, $1 out the black community within 15 minutes, probably
Yeah.
less than that. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
no, that's
Like,
real, man. That's so real.
Right, but it's like if we can keep it all within ourselves, that's building without using all your resources, and you just gaining more resources.
That's dope. That's dope. What's the best part of filming? Like what's the thing that this ain't
I was looking at that. Ain't gonna work. Like, nope.
what's the best part of when you get behind that camera and you say, yo, it's game time, quiet on the set, action, and you rolling?
Right,
What's
man.
the- what are you feeling at that moment? Like is the passion still there?
It's almost like I say the eye of the hurricane, like, cause you bumbling and fussling, to get everything together, and then you at that moment to where it's like, okay, now it's really, really action time. Like now it's kind of out of my hands, and I gotta kind of like, you know, I kind of let my baby out into, or even when it's not my baby, not like, and I'm on another part of the set, you know, like it's just like you really gotta dig into the team at that point.
Right.
And it's like you gotta trust in the team, and that's a feeling within itself. Completing something with somebody is like that's a gift within itself.
Yeah, no, that's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying? Like the people I was creating with at Cleveland State, I still be hollering at them. You know, a lot of these people every day. You know, we eating and you know I'm going to their weddings and stuff like that. Like it's just creating lifelong relationships, and that's where
I think that's dope, man. I think that's hard as hell. Because I actually had that experience when I went to broadcasting school. You know what I'm saying? I went to broadcasting school and like it was like it's a camaraderie. When you get around a group of people who do exactly what you do or understand what you're attempting to do.
Right.
You can be free, you can be yourself, you can bounce ideas off each other, you can grow.
Right.
That's
like
different from you being a street nigga and deciding, you know what, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I want to write films. And all your niggas still street niggas.
No
Right.
support.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand shit you trying to say to them.
Right,
And
right.
they have zero interest in what you trying to say to them. So it's kind of like, it's a blessing to be around people who you can be yourself around.
It's like a sports team almost.
Yeah, it is,
Yes.
man. It is. I
Yeah.
think that's dope. That's
Yeah,
why I
it's
think
definitely-
networking is always so effective.
Right.
But it needs to be done properly.
Right. Cause I've definitely had them times with my hitters and my hood cats. Like I tried to introduce them to
Did
the
you get? Oh, man.
Man.
I be
like,
trying
and you just back there looking like Macaulay Culkin on
Like right now.
or when you talking to these niggas, like, I'm talking to my niggas about radio shit. They just they zoned out. They don't
Right,
give a
right.
fuck. Like, yo.
Like yeah, I'm in these streets, bro.
yeah, so like what we doing? Like, so we robbing them, we shooting them with a you know
Right.
what? I'm done with that. I don't talk like that no more.
Right.
Nigga, I'm doing a sweeper.
Exactly.
Let's do a spot. Like, so is it hard fighting them demons? Because especially when you got a craft that you love, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are pretty much guaranteed to go to first few years broke as shit, chasing your dream.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Has there ever been a time during your filmmaking experience where you decided, I gotta deter from this shit, man. I'm tired of this, man.
Right.
This shit ain't doing it. Blah blah blah. I know how to make money over here. Like,
Right.
what allowed you to stay focused and stay the course?
Yeah, I definitely had those times, many of those times. Yeah, cause you know life happens, and you know my brother he doing like 25 years right now for like a police officer running up on him shooting him without,
Man.
you know what I'm saying,
I got
identifying
situations
himself.
like that looking at my cousins and shit.
Right. And
Definitely make you straighten up.
right, and you know he was like, you know, we right in
Oh,
together.
this off topic,
you know what
man.
I'm
Shout out to
saying?
my cousin Kev, man. Just got out of jail in 2021.
Welcome home.
Biggs, welcome home.
This nigga went to jail in 1996.
Damn.
Nigga just got out.
27 years?
Nigga
No,
just
25
got out,
years.
man. Just got
Man.
out this year.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn.
Man.
Welcome
Shout out to
home,
my cousin
fam.
Kev, man.
Yeah, we still trying.
And it's crazy because you know what? He only 40, like 42 years old. Like, how old
Right.
was he? So he can still, you know what I'm saying? Like, live a
Still
long
have a life. Yeah.
Right.
And it's so crazy. Like, it's so
Right.
crazy, man.
Shoot, that's crazy how they give us
So
that many
crazy.
years when we that
Get
young.
that nigga that many,
Right.
that many years. It's like you expecting an old ass man to come out of jail after
Right.
that long. Like, damn.
This was an 11th grader
I
when he
wasn't
went
e-
in.
I wasn't even realizing like that nigga was still that young when he got out. I'm expecting
Right.
my cousin to be way older than me.
40, wow.
Yeah.
Right, like
That's a whole
crazy.
that's a whole other show, man. That's
Shit crazy,
crazy.
Right,
man.
right.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a sidebar. I meant to, you know what I'm saying? Shout him out though.
Right,
Shout
but
out
yeah.
my cousin Kev, man.
But yeah, that's basically like my brother getting locked up, shot by the police. Like that really kind of like dug me in. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah.
and like right before he got shot, like I had to like some people book some stuff from me. So it was like the camera equipment and all this. So it was like really at one of the points where I'm like, man, I'm done,
I
man.
gotta
like,
get back out here.
Right. Like
Is it a situation where it's kind of like you just realize though, like this shit ain't worth it?
Right, yeah, I have completely gave it up. Shoot, for a minute, I was actually like a pastor for a minute. Like,
For
you
real?
know, I was in the church and
Oh, what kind? Like a youth pastor, or was you like a?
No, I was I have my own ministry. Shit, we had a record label, everything.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we was touring all over Ohio.
What was that? What church was this?
This we was Bethesda. It's still right there on Union.
Yeah, I've seen that church a million times.
Right. Yeah, we used to be all over, man. Like we was one of the most popular little gospel rap groups out here, man. Then I had signed to like Be Courageous Records. You know, I was on there with my homie God's
What's
Child.
the name of your group?
What you talking about with Be Courageous Records?
Yes, sir.
Pimp Thugs Killers on the gospel label.
You know what's
For
crazy?
Christ.
My mama got a record deal with a gospel group. And yeah, that's crazy. I think that's hard.
Right.
But
yeah.
you sitting there, you thinking, damn, gospel niggas touring? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, we was different than other cats, man. Like
Okay.
we was
so
real
was you
different.
was you blowing and stuff? Was you blowing and stuff?
No, I was real strict at that point. I was clean. I wasn't.
All right, so look, I used to work in 95.9 WOVU. And I used to do a gospel show every Saturday morning.
Right.
And I talked to, we talking in between breaks. And she say, gospel people kick it like regular rappers.
Yeah, they do.
She say after the show, she is a lady who promote gospel shows. Like if you see like a super show with all these gospel shows, gospel groups on one, she
Right.
probably put that together.
Right.
She say after the show, these niggas get together, they smoking, they drinking, they blowing, but they still listening to their gospel.
Right,
Still
right.
talking with the word.
Right,
What
right.
do you do? Yes.
What you done?
Okay, so if Moses did see the burning bush. Okay, so let me ask you this.
All right.
It's like, damn.
Delilah was a hoe. Niggas.
So it's kind of like, damn.
Hey,
What's the
but-
difference between them and me?
Hey, and honestly, I had a lot of them in my congregation, like, cause I
I'm
was
one of
accepting
them.
everybody, like, you
I'm
know what
one
I'm
of
saying?
them,
We
nigga.
all fall
You know what I'm
short.
saying? I'm one
Right.
of them. I
And-
love the Lord. I used to
Right.
go to. I remember when I was in my worst in the streets, nigga. I ain't miss a Sunday.
Right.
I ain't miss a Sunday, bro. I miss more Sundays now than I ever did in my life.
Right.
time served,
and the
or-
thing is, like, even like back then, I had to realize it's a difference between like people's judgments and what they want you and don't want you to do, and then your relationship with the Lord is like it's two different things. You know what I'm saying? With God, Creator, it's two different things. Like if I feel like I can smoke and it ain't no sin, I'ma smoke. Like
Yeah.
like how is something I done grabbed up off the ground naturally? How is that a sin?
But this is the thing. They say it ain't a sin. It's kind of the act of it. The symbolism that the way
Right, basically the pleasure of it.
It looks unholy, basically.
right.
But you know what is a sin that I didn't know? Watching porn.
Just looking at it.
Why the fuck is watching porn a sin?
Right, and that's like it contradicts with like the ancient world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know, like, cause if porn was a sin, then all our people was sinning like a bug.
Let me take that back.
Right.
Let me
We
take
out
that
there on
back.
them
Because maybe I'm
planes,
speaking.
like-
I'm not a pastor, in that,
Right.
so maybe I'm speaking out of line. So it may not be a sin per se, because it's not one of the 10 Commandments. However, it's immoral.
But no, it's still
Right.
It's
sin.
frowned upon.
I think anything that you do just too much of is a sin. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's
Well, that's
smoking.
gluttony. Gluttony is a
Yeah,
sin.
but it could be like drinking, or it doesn't have to be just smoking weed. Like I think if you smoke weed for cancer, like it's okay now, guy, because I got cancer. It's medicine. I think it's okay.
Well, I mean,
regardless.
that ain't no different than abusing Tylenol.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
It's the exact
at that
same
point, it's the
thing.
medicine. So
Yeah.
it's
Right.
the same thing.
But whatever your prescription is, I think, but not just weed.
That's
but
called
anything.
gluttony, though. I mean,
But I'm
you
saying, like, if
abusing
you're
anything.
doing it regular, like in regular doses for quote unquote the right reasons,
Well,
then
if
it's
you're
okay.
doing it regularly as prescribed, how is that abuse?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And I think
It's not
it'd
abuse.
be a thing where
So
like
what are you
your
saying?
sin is
I'm-
uglier.
Oh, what the fuck did you just say?
I'm saying not we just like food. Anything that you do too much of could be a
But
sin.
if it's prescribed and you're doing what's assigned to you, that's not abusing.
And that's what I was
That's
saying.
not doing too much.
I was saying weed was no worse than like something like food because you can abuse it or you could do it regular, the
Oh, I
right
see
way.
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was lost,
Right.
man.
Follow me, baby.
I was lost, man.
Right, and I do
You went the
preach.
wrong way. You could have just
did.
cut across the field,
Right,
man.
and I
I saw
definitely
the
preach
path.
that food is a drug, because every food is a drug. It's either gonna be good or bad for
Yeah,
you.
I agree.
You know, so it's
You
like
can't abuse nothing, man. Like,
Right.
you just can't.
And-
I agree.
And I think it's just about you just gotta live your life, man. Like, cause a lot of times it be people like judging your sin that
But
is
like-
uglier than their sin.
But what I'm
Always.
saying
Right,
is, you,
right. Doing
you
nothing
being a
different.
former minister, I guess I'm trying to clear this up for my audience. So, like, let me ask, like, am I really creating a bad path for myself if I jack off?
Hey, that is
Like, when I
God
not
gave
get
it
through,
to you.
that's the way I like. I always,
Hey,
I'm
God
worried
gave
about
you your
going
hand.
blind. Like, I ain't worried about not going to heaven.
All right, Big Squeeze, you're up next. Oh man, you almost made it.
You
but-
like to fondle yourself, huh?
You was one squeeze away. One squeeze too much.
Yeah, so you know your stroke number's 13. You should not have
that last OnlyFans page,
should not have
man.
jacked off more than that.
Hey, but I look at it like, hey, what if like look
So,
at it
like-
like this? That could be like the rapists and all them bad dudes. Like if they would just have like a little jack off road to go. If they didn't feel bad about it, just get them off.
Okay,
get they
so
shit.
my question
Yeah, I
is,
agree.
he
I agree.
said anything you do is like, too much, and I agree with that.
Right.
However, okay, what is too much jacking off? Like, if you bust 2 nuts, like, is that greedy now?
Everybody got their own number, man.
You know
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
personal. I don't know.
I think
like,
if you
yo,
start shooting the air, you might be an issue.
Right.
You got the remote?
Oh, I do.
Can you control the phone
Hot
call?
calls in.
They say I could. Here we go.
It's right there. Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead.
WeUpRadio.com is the jungle. Who this?
Hello?
Yeah, it's the jungle. Who this?
Hey, this Jamari.
What's up, bro? How you?
What up, Jamari?
Hey, yo.
Oh, what's up, Tyrone?
Hey,
How you doing,
man, appreciate the call, man. What's going on, man? You got something you want to talk about?
Man, I got a quick question.
Hold on,
Quick
why the fuck
question.
I can't talk to the nigga just because you know him?
It's my little nigga, man.
So what, nigga? I can still talk to the nigga.
Hey, Jamari, say what's up to Big Squeeze, man.
Oh, what up, Jamari? That's my friend. I want to make sure they know that's my
Hey, my
friend.
little nephew.
God damn. What's up, my nigga? How you doing, Jamari?
I'm doing good, man. I
That's
love
what's
y'all
up.
show, man.
Man, I appreciate that,
All right,
man.
that's enough, Jamari. Don't talk to strangers. Now, listen. I want. You said you had a question.
Yeah, so I was at Olive Garden the other day, and this girl was going on my phone. So my mama was like, "Is this your best friend or your girlfriend?" I was like, "It's just my best friend." But she was texting me like she was my girlfriend. So my mama had asked you, "Well, what is a best friend to you?" And I did not know what to say to that.
Okay, so he sounds like he's younger than us.
How old are you, Jamari?
16.
Yeah,
16.
yeah. Okay, so I think that's like a thing now, where like any type of dude and girl is cool. Like that's just instantly their best friend.
And they have a sexual relationship, kind
They be
of.
fucking and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what a best friend is these days.
Right.
You fuck shorty yet?
No, I ain't do that yet.
When you say yeah though, you want to, don't you? She got a
Yeah.
fat ass, don't she?
Yeah.
You want to smash, don't you?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So like you can't fuck your friends. Like you can't call her your friend.
You can't friendship your way into that
Yeah,
kind of
you can't
relationship.
friendship. You trying to manipulate your way into some coach. I know. I like this
Yeah.
nigga though.
We've all tried it, man. We've all tried it one time or another.
I like this nigga, man. This nigga's like, he said he wanted me.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga ain't doing you right. I'm on the way.
Right,
Here
right.
I come.
Listen to this
want
poetry I
that
wrote
song?
about you.
Hey, Ray, you gotta go to soliloquy for it.
Hey, so I had to go to the store anyway. I got us some ice cream so you can just talk about it. I don't know.
Man.
I bought some condoms and ice cream. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
You know, the worst part about best friend is like, she be like, I wish I could meet a guy like you. Like, bitch, you met him.
Bitch, I'm here.
I'm here, right?
I said, so are you worried about her friends on you? You worried about her really just trying to be your friend and she don't want to fuck you?
Oh, not really.
So you know she want to give you the buns?
Yeah.
So nigga, chill with that best friend shit, man. Tell her you want to smash.
I would say he's 16. Proceed with caution. Like, make your intentions known, man.
16,
But don't,
you supposed to do your most fucking, man.
man, he like her.
Yeah, he better
He
smash.
like her. He ain't
Oh,
gonna,
he like her.
Man, that's what the whole best friend thing about.
Oh, okay. So what's your biggest concern, that you don't know how to identify what a friend is, or you don't know how to identify what she is?
I don't know how to identify what she is.
Okay, and you know for a fact you want to be more than friends with her. Do she know that same thing about you?
No.
Gotta make your intentions known, homie.
Oh yeah, you know,
in a
closed mouth
smooth
don't
way.
get fed, man. You gotta just be honest, man. Just tell her what it is.
You could look, hit my man, Mr. Castleberry up. He'll have a nice poem that you can just sign.
Hey, I get you together, bro.
Just hand it over to her.
You not a dance or some shit? She might like that shit. I don't know. I don't really know how to get out the friend zone other than saying like, yo, I'm trying to fuck. Or it's,
Yeah.
send a dick pic and cross my
See,
fingers.
Hey, right, just try like.
See, I don't be
Sorry.
knowing with like the new generation because some of them be like the NBA young boy, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
Is you mine?
Yeah, just taking it. No, I don't know. I
Or you
think
got
Caveman style.
I think you gotta just honestly though. I think you gotta just go off the vibes, man. I think you guys just fill her out, go with the vibes, and shoot your shot when it's the right time.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey man, keep listening, my nigga. Tell your people, man. I appreciate you, bro.
All right,
No
homeboy.
problem.
Be good, Mark. Peace.
Salute.
Hey man, I hope that worked, man. I want him to smash her, man.
That was good. We just
For
make
the
a segment.
family.
You was good on that, Squeeze.
I want him to thank you, man. I want him to smash her, man. I really hope he get them buns.
He a nice young
Right.
man. He be doing this thing work. You know
All
what I'm
right, for
saying?
the ancestors, bro. For
for
the
the
ancestors,
ancestors.
little bro.
Yeah, do it for Uncle Pete.
Right.
So, listen, let's get back to this original topic real quick. All right, so have you ever, as an artist, whether it be musically, when you were doing your ministry, when you were out here with PTC, was it PTC?
Yeah, PKT.
PKT?
Can't
Or-
forget the killers.
or when you out here doing, the video thing. Is there a point where you feel like, man, I gotta do it the way these niggas doing it, or this the standard, or this is the direction we should go, versus this is what I want to do?
Right. Well, me, I've always kind of been like the odd cat. Like I've never been like on the trends, and like I would purposely stay away from trends. So
Yeah.
it's like even now, like it's hard for me mentally and spiritually to like move like somebody else. Like I could take like lessons, you know what I'm saying, and add to what I'm doing.
Right.
Like from somebody else, what they doing, but like I know the way other people do things, I won't be the best at that. Like I can only be the best at like doing things how I do them, which is like, hey, we getting it done, like any means necessary.
Have you gotten money consistently from your craft?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, now I'm not trying to dig deep in your pockets, and what I'm trying to say is,
Like what?
no, what I'm trying to get to is this. I jumped into radio knowing that I'm probably not gonna make like stupid money in radio.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But that allows me to have a time of my life doing this shit.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Because the expectation's low.
right.
Is
So
it
you
the
just
same?
get free with it.
Yeah, is it the same thing with you?
Yeah, it's the same with me. Like it's
Answer
more of a life
that, answer
thing.
that for me when we get this call. This nigga didn't learn how to answer the phone. We at radio.com, Mr. Jungle. Who this?
Hey, this is Ramona. How y'all doing? Y'all off the chain. Y'all off the straight chain. What's happening, player?
Sister Ramona.
Hey, Ramona.
It wasn't me. It
Sister
was
Ramona, alias Jumper Jesus, alias today my birthday. Man, I took the wrong time to go to rehab. Y'all over there chilling. I took the y'all was off the chain. This is enlightening.
We might have you come on the show one time.
right.
Sister Ramona's a
Very
self-proclaimed
informative. I mean,
gangster
if
of
you help out a
Christ.
cougar like me or a
Gangster
panther
of
like me,
Christ.
I'm like, what's up with that? I turned. I'm
like
not even gonna say my age. A lady don't say it, but
Don't
today
say it.
is my birthday, gentlemen. I want to tell you, I
Yeah, but
love
that's
your
what I was about to get
production.
into. Is
Very
it really your
informative. It's
birthday?
enlightening me with the best friend and everything. I've been trying to make Tyrone my best friend for years, but we'll leave that alone.
Amen. What the Bible say, build your hopes on things eternal and hold to God's unchanging hand.
My nigga got
I
the
ain't telling
cougars
you
chasing
guys.
him.
I get you for that,
I love you,
T-Ball.
baby. I love
Happy
you.
25th birthday. Happy 25th birthday.
Happy
I guess.
19th
Thank you,
birthday.
sweetheart.
Yes.
Thank you, my king. Thank you. Excellent talent. Thank you. Continue to flourish and grow. I
Man.
want to tell you guys, a great show. I love it.
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. I appreciate
Hey,
you.
Sister
Stay
Ramona,
blessed, okay?
we might have to get you on here, baby. She got a big personality.
Hey, baby,
and she a
anytime.
gangster
Let
for
me know,
Christ.
because you're
I
going
like that.
worldwide. You're going worldwide, baby. This is just the beginning.
We
Appreciate
received
the
that.
love.
Hey.
All right,
It's
baby.
just the beginning. I love you guys. Take care.
Love you back.
Love you too.
Okay. All right, baby. Bye-bye.
That's hard. That's hard.
Dope.
So, all right. So yeah. So you say you got the same type of. I don't know if it's pressure. I don't know if it's. What is it? Is it like somebody pushing you in that direction?
Right.
Like what is it? Is it temptation? Is it what's the proper word?
I think it's like it's more of like you done took your own life back for real, like
Yeah.
and that's the biggest part of the joy in it, and like the happiness in it. Even when it get tough and rough, it's like it's tough and rough, but I did it. You know what I'm saying?
what?
Like, I did it.
I tell rappers all the time, listen, get a fucking job, bro.
Right.
Get a fucking job. Stop trying to make rap your job.
Right.
Rap because you love to rap. And if the money come, nigga, you good.
Right.
You straight.
Right.
Now you know how to always make money because you are very good at this craft. It's easy. Rapping is the easy part.
Right.
The hardest part about making music is getting somebody that you don't know to listen to your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if an artist just continue to be an artist and have fun at all times, make music because they love to make music,
Right.
let music be the fucking outlet like it was intended
Right.
to be, then everything will fall into place. Versus putting pressure on yourself. I only got 3 years, nigga, to make it, nigga. If I don't
Right.
get on in these 3 years, nigga, what I'm gonna do?
I think a lot of cats think it's easy. Not even just music. They think being an artist, I'm gonna go be on this and be.
I think so too.
Yeah,
But I tell
definitely.
people all the time, listen, man, if you quit giving a fuck about this, and this. You wasn't born with the responsibility of being the family rapper and keeping the family business going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like you come from a long line of rappers.
Yeah.
You ain't raising A. Carter or no shit like that, nigga. You
Right.
fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like your family ain't a long line of doctors. And
Right.
he was a doctor. We all went to Harvard. You better go to Harvard. No,
Yeah.
nigga.
I get that.
You ain't got to. You can. You know how to rap. Good. Keep
Right.
rapping.
Yeah.
Rap till you just don't feel like it, nigga. But it don't have to pop.
Yeah.
Do it because you
Right,
love
right.
it. And I think once you in that position to where you doing whatever the fuck you love to do, it's still fun. I
Right.
think once it become a job, it ain't fun no more.
It makes a difference in the product too. What you putting out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And it's like now it ain't even a job. It's like a hustle for cats, a quick hustle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because the whole hustle is to copy whatever's popular and then go on to like same little ad path.
Think about hip hop in general. It all kind of flipped, like
Right.
everything.
Man.
Like just really taking that into consideration. Everything.
Right.
The clothing. We used to be, you know,
Right.
baggy, blah blah blah. Now
Right,
they
little
skin tight,
like, right,
low
right.
key, borderline sweet.
Right.
Bam.
Has some masculinity in
All
there.
the
man.
rappers
Yeah, right.
and all rapper songs, they sold the drugs. They
Right.
sold dope.
Right.
Now these niggas do drugs. They do
Right. They the
dope.
junkies. Right.
You know what I
They
mean?
the junkies now.
Think about even as far as it was an embarrassment to get this far in the game, be acknowledged, and then be a one-hit wonder.
Man.
That was embarrassing. That would be
Right.
the worst thing ever. Now niggas just striving to
It's the
get
goal.
one song.
That's the goal.
Right.
Let me just get one to pop,
Get
nigga.
one
That's all I
song.
need.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, man. I think everybody. I think it's just all complete 180 in
Right.
10 years.
Yeah,
it'll
the
probably turn back
originality
around
gone.
again. Yeah,
Like, there's
exactly.
no originality in it.
Creativity gone. Like I
Right.
remember, it used to be like basically we would embarrass a nigga. Nigga be embarrassed once he get discovered that
Right, he
the
was biting
bars he was
somebody.
spitting wasn't real, or you know what I'm saying. He got caught for fronting or
Studio gangsters.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember that
Right.
shit?
He's a biter. He's
now all of a
biter.
sudden it's like it's pretty much expected that the nigga lying. Like
Yeah,
we pretty
right.
much expect that. But it's that beat knocking though, nigga.
Yeah.
Like that's basically the rebuttal to everything.
That's like if you
Right.
found out Megan Thee Stallion was a virgin. Like
What? Right.
You done bamboozled us.
That to me, and I said that. Remember we had to talk about that before. That's the equivalent of a fake gangster.
Right.
Yeah.
A fake.
Right.
Why Nicki Minaj ain't getting got bitches eating her out no more?
Right,
He was
right.
doing it the whole first 2 albums.
Right.
Right,
What
right.
happened to that
Gotta
shit?
sell that
This
image.
bitch ain't gay for real.
Right.
Bitch, you ain't gay.
Right.
You a fake ass freak. Man, let's blast this hoe. This hoe don't really suck dick and eat pussy.
Never.
This hoe a fake ass freak.
Man,
That's why you had to get that regular nigga.
Now the OnlyFans community clowning this hoe.
man.
Are they clowning nigga?
Pornhub clowning. No, but I'm saying
She need to go
like
put the tape out. I want to
that's
see.
Right.
the equivalent of a fake gangster.
That is.
Bitch,
Right.
you lying on tracks just like
Right.
everybody else.
And the one little new cat, he don't deny it. He like, yeah, I ain't never been a gangster. I don't do
Yeah.
none of this stuff. I remember, what's it like, little Taylor, one of them little dudes.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he don't like, I don't do none of this stuff.
talk that
I
shit
just
to
make
niggas.
bangers.
It started with Slim Jesus though.
Right.
Remember the white boy Slim
I remember
Jesus?
Slim
I remember
Jesus, yeah.
some shit.
He went on Vlad and was like, "Nah, I don't do none of that. I ain't no
Right.
gangster. I ain't no hell no. I
Right.
don't want to go to jail."
Is
Dang.
it on us, on the OGs for probably the ones older than us for not checking that?
It's on the fans. It's on the fans. If you gonna buy
Right.
that shit anyway, why would I actually kill a nigga if I could just lie?
Don't have to.
You know what I'm saying? If I
Right.
could just get on track, I murdered all these niggas, fuck these niggas, blah blah blah,
Right.
and they gonna still bad. Why the
Yeah.
fuck would I actually do it?
Exactly.
And
That's like I know 50 Cent feel like shit for getting shot 9 times. He like, man, I could have just told these niggas I got
Right, I
shot,
coulda
and
lied
it wouldn't have
about
mattered.
right, that's
Right.
funny. Hey, I'm gonna be the first rapping Avenger. Fuck it.
Shoot.
Like nigga, I fly and I jump over buildings, nigga.
Right. Shoot, Dr.
Bulletproof.
Dre did it. Dr. Dre did it. You know
Right.
they was clowning him in,
Right.
in like the 90s and
Yeah,
all
they
that.
was.
Yeah.
They was clowning, but he did it. Like, hey, he made an empire.
I mean,
He had gangsters around him though. Like,
at your
right, he had the gangsters around.
Look at
him.
your boy Tekashi.
Oh my goodness.
That nigga
man.
literally got out of jail. Got on Instagram and said, "Yeah, nigga, I lied and I snitched. Nigga,
Right.
what's up?
Yeah.
New
Right.
album coming out in 2 weeks."
Right. I'm here with Akon right now. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
it was to this day the Instagram record
killed it.
for live people at one time.
man.
That nigga busted a record. Cause that many people took time out of their day to see this nigga.
Yeah.
Including me. I was on the live.
I feel like Tekashi's
Like,
like,
what this idiot about
I had
to
to see it. Like I just wanted to see it.
Tekashi's like the Dennis Rodman of rap. Like he's good for all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like
I know.
Terrible for the culture.
terrible for the culture, but
Shit, it was like
he winning.
years. It was years before I even heard a song from him. Like,
Right, but you knew the trolling though, right?
right. I
like-
knew who
You
he
know
was.
what? I
Like,
didn't understand what I was hearing when I first heard that nigga. I'm like, y'all like this shit?
Right.
Like, what the fuck was it? Just, it was literally just. I'm like, what the fuck is
You
this?
hear what that nigga said?
Right.
Like, nobody mean it. Like,
did.
That's what I'm like. I'm questioning, like, is he black, man? Is he allowed to say nigga that
yeah,
many
right,
times?
right.
And that was literally the only word I was hearing.
That's
Yeah.
all he
I'm
say.
talking about the most aggressive screaming
Right.
I've ever heard. That
Right.
With
He
the
more
blicky.
aggressive than DMX, man.
Shit, man.
Right.
But I will say that nigga be having some hoes in his video.
Man.
God damn, Tekashi.
That's somebody's still gonna fuck with him. He still got money and hoes.
Too
Somebody
many- too
people
many-
gonna fuck with him.
Right,
I
right.
low key fuck with the nigga, man. Hey man, I heard you was coming to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you the
Hey.
ropes.
Did you bring the one girl with you?
Right.
The brown skin chick with you, right?
Hey.
Okay, well yeah, come through, man.
Come on
We
over
gonna
for this
be here.
interview.
Right, right.
I mean, shit. I mean, I don't know. Where do you cut it as the media? Like, do I have an obligation to talk to that nigga, or is it just, nah, fuck that nigga?
I think so.
I think
Just
so too.
in journalistic
I think
integrity.
I got an obligation to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I think if it was like a white racist rapper,
I just told Goldie
I gotta
that.
interview him.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
talk
I mean,
to him.
now that don't mean we on Jay's ass after the show.
Yeah.
But that mean
Right.
I still need to get that nigga an interview.
We should be able to exchange information,
Yeah,
regardless
yeah,
how I
right.
feel about you.
Right.
Yeah.
Man,
I want to interview a Klansman. I want to set that shit up.
I gotta do that on Zoom, man. If I'm with him, I'm gonna touch that nigga, man.
I'm touching, man.
I'm gonna have to.
He's still
You
white. He's
can't
still
be up here
America.
talking about some fuck niggas in my face. Like, I wouldn't allow
Right,
it.
and we right by the hood. Niggas gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, he on this day?
Like,
oh,
he-
tuning in? Niggas gonna be on the chat like, oh, I'm on my way.
He too close. I'm gonna sneak that address on this motherfucking
Look,
check.
if he came down here, you really think
Open
he gonna
season.
look? If he came down here, you really think he gonna drop an N-bomb? He
think
gonna be
so.
like,
I mean,
neighbor.
how could you not? You're a fucking Klansman. How could you not? You have
Man.
you have responsibility to be as
Right,
ignorant
be
as possible
for the gang.
Yeah, like what am,
Right,
what
be
am I
yourself.
expecting?
Hey, hold on. Did you hear about that shit? They said in California they got these gangs are supposed to be inside the police departments. Part of the initiation is killing somebody.
Right.
They said like the gang goes back like 10 years. I still gotta do the follow up story, but
Oh man, I'm pretty sure that's very real.
yeah, that shit sounds like that's why it seems reckless or random.
Right.
Yeah.
They just because there's all types of stuff going on in the game world. That's all these rappers
yeah.
they done pulled into the game world and now they regretting it because it's like
I don't know. Man, I don't even like talking about killing, man. I don't even. I am so tired of hearing about people getting killed, man.
Right,
like
so much
literally
of it.
see that shit every fucking day of my life. I hate that shit.
Right.
I don't watch none of them police abusing videos. I don't watch
Right.
none of that gang fighting, shootings.
Yeah, I stopped watching them
I don't
myself.
watch none of that shit, man. Them niggas fighting on the internet. Even if I see like a fat bitch with no bra on,
No.
it's a good possibility her titties coming
You
out.
gotta watch that one,
I
man.
still don't watch it. And I knew I want to see them dirty ass titties. I still don't watch it.
Out of respect, I skim through it to when I wait for the titty. I don't watch the whole. All right.
Like, cause somebody in the comments gonna have a comment like, "Hey, it's a titty at 39 seconds."
39 seconds, right?
Shout out to all the niggas with the timestamps. You know what I'm saying? I respect and support you, not this video.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna subscribe to his page for being clutch.
Right. I just need the meme.
I just
part.
came for that titty right there. That's the only reason I'm here. No, I don't know, man. I think you got a responsibility to stay true to your craft. You know what I'm saying? Because you in a situation where you could be the only one in your lane, right? That lane needs to be created.
Right.
Whether people like it, whether people adjust, whether people adapt to it, it needs to be visible and here. So
Right.
somebody can see, you know what? This ain't for me, but it was cool. Or I ain't know I like this shit, but this shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I know I don't like spicy food, but I mean, goddamn, I don't hate that I tried a flaming hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't hate that shit. So I just feel like you got a responsibility to stay true to what you are, who you are, at all times. I think you gotta just make sure your art is just that, your art, and that's that.
Yeah, you definitely that. I done got in trouble for my art plenty of times. Like in Cleveland State days, man. They would actually hire undercovers to like watch what we was doing.
What was you doing?
Man, we
doing all
was just
type of
being
shit.
black, man. We was just being black, man, unapologetically.
And I love that shit. You know what? That was actually the topic of my show today.
Right,
No
right.
bullshitting. Unapologetically black versus ghetto.
Right.
Which is which? And when the fuck are you crossing the line of being yourself, being black,
Right.
or being unprofessional? Which is which?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's black to be late for shit.
Right.
It's also very unprofessional. It's also
Right.
the ghetto.
Yeah.
Which parts of the culture do you
Right.
embrace?
Right.
That was gonna be my topic for the day. I'm gonna say that for another day. But it's crazy that you said that. I
Right.
should have spoke on that.
Right, yeah, cause it's a lot of stuff culturally that like it's just in us. Like over in Africa, it's like they say the meeting don't start till people get there. Like it's the same as CP time. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It's real. Like it's
But they don't
it's
have that same
real.
perception of it. It's like it's positive.
Right, it's a positive thing. Like,
Yeah, here
like
is-
it's negative to start without the people. You know what
But
I'm
we're a
saying?
minority here. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
it's frowned upon here.
Right,
Our natural shit
right,
is bad for everybody else.
right.
Yeah.
So it's
And then I think because like a lot of times on the creative end, it's more natural for us. Like we don't have to put together a schedule or organize it like this and this. A lot of us just create.
especially,
Like,
and a
yeah.
lot of us understand each other. It's a hard, with black people, even black people you never met in your life.
Right.
It's a bunch of what's understood don't need to be said.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I can get. I done met so many. Like even like going to jail. Right. I'm sitting in a cell with niggas I ain't never met in my fucking life.
Right.
But it's always a level of understanding from everybody.
Right.
The second you enter that part.
Exactly.
So I think
Say no
that's-
matter where you go.
No, it don't matter
even
what-
the nod. Everybody know the
Exactly.
nod. Like
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is, where you at. When I went to Florida, some of the same shit I say. Do
Right.
that. It might be the verbiage might be a little different,
Right,
different terminology,
right.
Yeah.
same principles. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I think that's important, man. So we're gonna talk about that another day.
Right. Definitely.
Listen, man. This dude was dope. If you ain't familiar, get familiar, man. This dude is a savage, just like the company says. First and
Hey.
foremost, pull your phone out and follow my guy.
Please.
Follow him right now. Savage Soliloquy. That's the IG. You feel me? Dwayne Castleberry. Berry. Not the Bury. I gotta fix that. I spelled it wrong. But yes, follow my guy. Good dude. Serious about his craft. And he doing his thing. Hold on, that's the wrong applause,
Damn.
man.
You gave me the booze. Like,
That wasn't the booze.
what was that?
That was just like a rowdy battle rap crowd.
Yeah, rowdy folks. Hey.
They like that
Talk
nigga,
to this
man.
nigga.
It was
As
aggressive.
you battle rap, I'm ready for it.
Hey, right, battle rapper too.
Any last words, fam?
Last word, man. Like, hey, I just want the city to plug in Cinema Central. Go sign up on savagecastle.org/join us. Plug in, man. We're giving out resources. I'm doing it for the city. I'm doing it for my people. I'm black first. My people first.
I love
Love
that.
y'all. Plug in, man.
I love that shit. Crazy motherfucking T.
I just want to encourage.
Hold on, man. Me let my nigga hit this blunt before you leave.
To the chest.
There we go. We good to go. All right, what you got, Crazy T?
I was just gonna encourage
You
all the
tryna hit
artists,
this
man. Let me hit it one time before I go.
Good week.
That good
Good
shit.
week.
And see through.
Oh, shout out to my man Romeo. What's up? Oh, I love Romeo, man. It's
Romeo
my-
Maxwell.
You know. Is there another Romeo?
No, that's the OG.
That's man.
Hey, I just want to encourage all the creatives. Keep creating. People start off so ambitious, but a few disappointments and the program switches. This old world is so damn vicious, but grown men have to handle grown man business.
No Cleveland excuse.
I hear you.
We out.
I hear you. I hear you. I want to first and foremost say a big shout out to the OG DJs, DJ A, DJ Goldie Montana working the board. They always put it down for WeAreRadio.com. Big shout out to all the other shows. My man Ray Sharp, OP Nation, Nicole J, Richie Carlisle, fucking Crazy T, everybody on the show, or the new show, the Wild World of R.
Wild World of R.
I love all the We Are Radio atmosphere, the people. I love the family, the camaraderie, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's keep that going. Make sure you support all the shows on this beautiful station. Also, if you are an artist, independent artist, send your music to me, Big Squeeze at the Jungle Radio 389 at gmail.com. Send an MP3, small bio, and make sure I talk about it, get it played, make sure the streets know what's going on, all right? Follow your boy Big Squeeze 389 on Instagram. Follow the show at Jungle Radio 389 on Instagram. Also, Crazy T, K-R-A-Z-Y, K-R-A-Y-Z, apostrophe T.
Nope.
T9.
No, yes.
God damn it.
I'm gonna say it. It's a KRAYZT9.
I gotta get that
IG.
motherfucker.
About to get somebody else some followers.
Support the movement because it's moving. Like I tell y'all every week, keep God in your heart, keep your ear to the streets, stay real, and don't dwell on people from your past because it's a reason why they're not in your future. I go by the name of Big Squeeze. I'm out.
Radio.com.